Track 7.4, Lesson 7.5. Listening, Exercise B and C.
Today we are learning about the history of flying with historian Dr. Kate Young. Kate, surely the history of airplanes isn't that long. The Wright brothers were the first to fly a plane in 1903, weren't they?
A powered plane, yes. And soon after, in 1904, Richard Pearce also managed to leave the ground for a few seconds. But long before that, between 1485 and 1500, Leonardo da Vinci designed flying machines. He kept his drawings hidden, therefore they weren't discovered until long after his death some 400 years later.
That's incredible.
Well, humans have always dreamed of flying. Long before passenger flight was possible, and even much earlier than Da Vinci, in fact over 2,000 years ago, people in China were making kites.
Wow, I never knew that.
But you are right to say that most of the major events in flying happened during the 20th century. One of the most well-known events was the disappearance of Amelia Earhart in 1937 while she was flying over the Pacific. Previously, in 1932, she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic.
I thought Amy Johnson was the first person to fly across the Atlantic.
No, just before Earhart in 1930, Amy Johnson flew from England to Australia.
Oh yes, I always get those two confused as they were around at the same time.
Another important date is 1976. The first passenger flight of a super-fast plane called the Concorde. However, the Concorde was very expensive, and as a result, the flights were stopped by 2003.
Yes, I flew on one back in 1999, a long time ago now. Thank you so much for coming in today, Kate. Coming up next on the show, you won't want to miss.